be looking into this as to why you saying that you do not have to explain what section of the law you're arresting me under. Yes, oh yes you do. What section are you detaining me under? Right.
In this episode, Matt is outside Darlington Police Station taking just a handful of photos of marked police vehicles for his online blog when officers arrive already on edge. What should have been a routine, uneventful encounter quickly spirals into one of the worst examples of police overreach I've seen. They demand his personal details, refuse to listen to any explanation, and ultimately arrest him over 5 photos of marked cars. There's no attempt to...
Because you should be taking pictures into a police yard where there's private motor cars.
What are you on about?
There's private motor cars in this yard.
I'm not taking pictures of them.
With the current terror threat cited it's severe, right? How do we know that you're taking? Are you filming me now?
Yeah, I'm just doing like a documentary. That's all. Right. It's just for YouTube.
Right. Why are you filming? Why? Can I ask you just lower your camera, please? Now, I just have concerns why you're taking photographs into a police yard.
It's just, like I said, just for footage of the marked vehicles and that. It's just for a documentary for YouTube.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Right.
I guess it's out of the question if I can come in and get a couple.
No, you can't come into the yard. Where are you from, sir?
Cumbria.
Liz, it's Dave. Can you get the inspector to send an officer out straight away, please?
Leading with the terror threat level is a lazy shortcut, and the figures don't justify the panic. Severe is a broad national classification covering millions of people in countless locations. It is not a live, situational indicator linked to an individual holding a camera. The vast majority of terrorism-related arrests and convictions come from intelligence-led operations, not random encounters with photographers. Matt provides a clear, ordinary explanation. He's filming for a YouTube documentary. Yet instead of narrowing the issue, the officer expands it by calling in additional units.
What's up?
You shouldn't be taking photographs into a private yard, sir. Okay?
Why?
Because there are private motor cars.
There's private motor cars everywhere.
Yeah, there are private motor cars, but it's a police yard, all right? And as I said, the current terror threat, I'm sure you're aware, for the UK is cited, it's severe. I know, but I don't know who you are. You could be anybody, couldn't you? It's like I would check anybody's identity.
Yeah.
Just step to one side, sir. It's like I would check anybody's identity who would come into a police station. There would have to be a supervised visit or an unsupervised visit, or you'd have to have some sort of identification.
Right.
All right.
So you're worried about a terrorist attack on a private vehicle?
No, I'm worried about.
Hang on, you got no mask on. Whoa! You got no mask on, dude.
I'm worried about a threat.
Yeah.
All right.
I've not approached you though, have I?
All right. So yeah. I am concerned. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I've explained what I'm doing.
All right. Subby, this gentleman here has been observed on camera. Yep. Taking photographs through the barrier into the police yard.
I'm just doing a documentary on YouTube. Just wanted to get some shots of the marked vehicles. I was hoping to get one coming out or something.
Why is that,
just for like some footage for YouTube.
The officer attempts to reframe the situation as private motor vehicles in a private yard, as though the mere presence of cars behind a fence somehow creates a special protection from being photographed. Matt shuts that down immediately. Private cars are everywhere. If their existence alone were enough to prohibit photography, every street in the country would be a restricted zone. The argument collapses further when it pivots to, "This is a police yard," because it reveals what's really being said. We don't like...
Okay. Oh, yeah. So what we're going to require to do, sir, is we're going to have to take some of your details, all right?
Don't give me details, mate. It's just not personal. I just don't give me details out to people.
Okay, well, you've been taking photographs into the police yard. You've already admitted you've been taking photographs of vehicles in the yard, quite a lot of which are private motor vehicles.
I've only been... I've told you... Can you let me tell you?
We are going to have to satisfy
you are saying that you have been taking pictures of private vehicles. I've been taking pictures of the marked cars. That's what I admitted to.
Okay, well, we don't know what's on that camera at this moment in time. All right?
Right.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step back now, because there's another supervisor here.
A supervisor, great, good stuff.
And I'm actually the custody sergeant, so I could be the person that's dealing with you next in the custody block. All right. So I'm going.
There's nothing to deal with. I've done nothing wrong. I've explained what I'm doing.
The officer will ascertain that, alright, sir?
Sorry, what's your name again?
It's like I say, don't give me details. Can you stop surrounding me, please?
He suddenly claims Matt has been photographing private cars, clearly fishing for a justification to demand his details. That claim is never said or shown, and Matt shuts it down immediately by locking the discussion to the facts. He's photographing marked police vehicles, nothing else. That distinction isn't minor. It collapses the officer's entire premise. The line, "we need to satisfy ourselves," gives the game away. That's not a legal threshold, it's a comfort threshold. Officers don't get to collect personal details simply to reassure themselves when nothing unlawful has...
Well, how can we talk to them?
Right, I've just explained myself. I'll explain again. I'm just doing a documentary for YouTube, and I just wanted to get some pictures and maybe some footage of one of the vehicles coming out of my car. That's all it is.
Regarding, obviously you've got to understand there's a lot of personal vehicles.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to get them.
Well, we don't know that, do we? You understand our point of view? We don't know what vehicles you've got.
Oh yeah,
what you've got on camera and what's been recorded. You get our view on that?
But what does it matter even if they were in it?
Because obviously if this is going on YouTube like a documentary, it gets shared, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people, officers' details, vehicles, people can say.
Details? It's not details, it's vehicles. You can't get any details from them.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
If you're taking photos,
Only the DVLA can.
if you're taking photos and videos from the backyard, the marked vehicles are nowhere near the state that you can't really see. So all of these vehicles are all plain and possibly personal vehicles.
What about Google Maps? You can go on Google Maps and I can see straight in there on Google Maps.
When Matt asks what the actual issue would be if private cars appeared in the video, the officer doesn't cite risk, harm, or any rule being broken. Instead, he jumps straight to reach. It will be online, it will be shared, people will see it. The problem isn't the act of filming, it's that the footage won't stay contained. The argument fully collapses when the officer drifts into officer's details. Matt catches it immediately and dismantles it with basic logic. A vehicle isn't a person, and a number plate isn't personal data. You can't identify individuals from parked...
Yeah, it's like I say, I'm not doing anything wrong, I've not broken any laws or anything, I've explained exactly what I'm doing,
Yeah,
so...
What our view is, which is one thing that we've got to understand is...
What's your name, sir?
I don't give me details, mate, it's not personal, I just don't do it.
Right, okay.
At
the minute, obviously, we don't know who you are.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got a mobile phone that you're putting through into...
Yeah, it's really not a problem.
Of the police station.
It's not.
It is a problem.
It isn't.
The reason it's a problem is because obviously at the moment the terror threat is at the highest level it can be. All right. So we need to know who you are. Okay. Because we need to know why you are filming.
I've just told you I'm doing a documentary for YouTube.
We don't know that. If that's true.
We don't know that. We need to ascertain who you are. Okay.
You can't ascertain who I've just told you I don't give me details.
Right. That's fine.
I've got every right to not give me details.
You have.
No. Yes. Right. So.
What you need to understand is that it's also you can be arrested so that we can
Arrested?
So we can
under what law?
So we can ascertain what the
Okay.
details are.
Under what law?
Okay.
Under what law can I be arrested? Can you state the section and can you read that out, please?
You don't need to.
You do need to.
You don't need
It's in your code of practice.
Turning up and demanding personal details without explaining why isn't just poor judgment, it runs directly against their own code, which requires officers to clearly state the legal basis for their actions, especially when arrest is being threatened. Saying, "We can arrest you to find out who you are," without naming a specific power isn't a slip of the tongue, it's the opposite of transparency. When Matt pins them down on the exact section and wording, that breach is exposed instantly. The code doesn't permit vague
Into this as to why you saying you do not have to explain what section of the law you're arresting me under. Yes, oh yes you do.
You don't need to.
Yes you do.
You don't need to at all.
Right, well, I don't know where you read the law from. Was it like a children's book or something?
I mean,
You seriously, what you're arresting me on?
Can you move away while I talk to my colleague, please?
No, I've got every right to film.
Thank you.
I've got every right to film.
Right.
Can you keep your distance?
Well, you keep your distance from them, alright?
I will not get within 2 metres.
Just keep your distance because I'm going to grab
Don't touch me because that's assault. I will have you for assault if you touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Right, well keep your distance.
Right.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
At the moment,
I'm being detained. Under what section of the law am I being detained?
Right, you just said that.
No, you have to tell me what section you're detaining me under.
Right.
What section are you detaining me under?
Right,
let me put this in your pocket. So all that then was over 5 photographs. Getting searched and detained, taken imprisoned for 12 hours while they investigated me for suspected terrorism and doing reconnaissance to commit terrorism.
Matt later replies to a viewer confirming that the case is going to court. What he never does is confirm the outcome, only that he pushed the matter firmly into the legal system. Based on what's captured on camera, the most likely result leans in Matt's favor. The state would have to explain how lawful photography escalated into a terrorism suspicion, why his camera was seized, and why he was detained for 12 hours on alleged reconnaissance grounds, all without a single criminal charge materializing. Courts focus on what officers could objectively point to at the moment they chose to escalate, not how serious they made it sound after the fact. If officers couldn't clearly articulate their grounds on the street and the investigation produced nothing, that usually leaves the police position looking irrational and disproportionate when examined under oath. What began as someone standing on a public pavement with a camera ended with the most extreme allegations available, and